This is the great secret of life.
Chapter 4. Emotions. Your emotions are the key. Your emotions are a critical component in the application of the law of attraction. Learn to listen to them. They are your important internal feedback systems that tell you that you are in a body's visceral response to the vibrational state that you are creating. You are creating this vibrational frequency with whatever you are giving your attention to. These thoughts of your thinking, the beliefs that you are contemplating, the television shows that you are watching, the music you're listening to, the book you are reading, with whatever activity you are engaged in. Your feelings are part of an internal guidance system for which you're feeling a joy or a sense of expansion. It simply means that you are on course with the things that you're focusing on, the thoughts that you're thinking on or creating, the ideas you're entertaining, the activities you are engaging in are actively moving you in a direction of your purpose, dreams, and desires. When you are feeling anger, sadness, depression, or hopelessness, any feelings that you give in a sense of physical contraction, then you are thinking of thoughts and attending to things that you are not taking you towards your purpose, dreams, and desires. This is feedback that you're saying that you are off course. You're an emotion. Your emotions are telling you that it's time to switch gears. They are telling you that it's time to think more uplifting thoughts. Change your focus, change your channel, change the topic of discussion, and go to something different that will shift your energy and bring you feelings of joy and expansion. Love is life. And if you miss love, you miss life. Leo Buscaglia. Since your vibrational state is what attracts your objects of your desire, it is imperative to keep your emotions as positive as possible. Strive to keep your emotions as positive ranges, feeling like joy, love, happiness, exhilaration, satisfaction, relief, pride, appreciation, relaxation, serenity. These feelings will raise your vibrational level and create a vibrational match for the experiences that you expect to have in your dreams to come to fruition. Remember, like attracts like always attracts like. This is what you like unto itself is to draw. So, by deliberately creating positive emotional states that match the feelings that we have on our completion and fulfillment of our goals and desires, we are creating an energy field that will attract what we want. This is only why learning to respond to circumstances instead of just reacting to them, and thereby manage your emotional moods, is so important. So, do the things that make you feel good. Be passionate and enthusiastic about your life. When you feel emotionally fully and deeply, you radiate more intense frequencies into the universe. The stronger your more intense your feelings are, the more accelerated the process of vibrational attraction becomes. It is absolutely essential that you find some time to do things that you love to do, and you take care of yourself in this way. No matter how busy your life already is, find a time to do things that you love to do. Researchers are discovering that what you are feeling is actually more important than what you are thinking or saying. Again, what you are feeling is way more important than what you are thinking or saying. Your emotions never lie. They are true indicators of thoughts that you have had or whether or not you are acting in accordance to your own personal truth, your heartfelt desires. Don't ignore them or try to reason for them and feelings in any way. First, just notice them. Don't ignore or try to reason your feelings away. If they are not in a positive range, hope, expectation, acceptance, appreciation, love, and joy, either release them or simply choose a better thought. This means choosing a thought that creates a better feeling, or simply changing what it is that you are doing and doing something that you are enjoying instead. Go for a walk, put some music on, pet the cat, take charge, and do something to shift you back into the positive range of emotions. Everything you see happening is a consequence of which you are. David R. Hawkins. Internal and external feedback. Remember, joy is your internal guidance system. It is your very own personal internal feedback device. It is your feeling of exciting or happiness and joyfulness. Then chances are that you are on the right track for living in alignment with your personal truth. If you're feeling depressed, sad, or miserable, you probably are not. It's as simple as that. What you are in the state of joy and happiness, you're doing something right. So keep doing it. Pay attention to what you are feeling, how you are feeling, and keep your compass heading set for joy. Your happiness in this very moment is the key to attracting more happiness in the future. Now, in addition to this internal feedback, you are also constantly receiving external feedback, messages from the universe. This feedback comes from many forms and consists of subtle but not so subtle signals that you get from other people, situations, or events in your life. You have surely experienced those times when things just seem to click and everything comes together for you smoothly and effortlessly. You feel supported in your actions and your endeavors. This is external feedback telling you that you are on course. In stark contrast, There are times when you meet resistance at every turn, and nothing seems to go well no matter how hard you try. This is the universe providing external feedback to protect you and to let you know that you are off course. You are swimming upstream against the current. These internal external feedback systems will let you know when you are on the right path and when you are on the wrong one. You simply learn to read, learn to pay attention, and then of what they are telling you, and they will guide you if you let them. Every time I've done something that doesn't feel right, it's ended up not being right. Mario Cuomo. Naturally, there will be times in our lives when sadness, grief, and sorrow are present. There is no natural ebb to flow in life that without the lows would have appreciate without the highs. We would not appreciate the highs without the lows. Without the darkness, we would not appreciate the light. These painful times are often highly underrated opportunities of emotional, spiritual growth. They can provide us with much needed frame of reference and help us by contrast, comparison to recognize and appreciate the many blessings in our lives. Sometimes you have to have that hardship and the low to appreciate that contrast of what your blessings are in your life. And it is obviously more difficult to keep our thoughts and feelings positive in the face of pain and darkness. But just know that you do have a choice about how you respond to or perceive any situation. There really are no good or bad events in your lives at all. We just have our own preconceived ideas or perceptions about certain things. Everything that happens to our lives provide an opportunity to grow in some way. They give us a chance to grow. Try to remember that any seemingly negative event can also become the seed of something beautiful and beneficial. There's no mistakes, no coincidences. All events are blessings given to us to learn from. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. Positive and negative emotions. You may have noticed that when your feelings are grateful, happy, or joyful, there's a sense of lightness and expansion. You feel connected. You feel alive. This is your natural state of being. This is what your life was intended to be. Strive to live in a state of joy, wonder, and gratitude. These expansion positive emotions feel good and raise your vibrational frequencies. In this place of love and joy, you are one with God, and you are always the magnet of all your beauty and abundance that the world has to offer. Negative emotions, on the other hand, such as hatred, anger, jealousy, fear, create the opposite effect. They lower your vibration frequencies and make you feel anxious, tense, and constricted. They can create physical alignments, ailments, and disease. Negative emotions invariably create a sense of separation and feelings of disconnection. They are all like a stone wall, a barrier to the joy from which and who you really are. These emotions are effectively blocking the flow of positive energy into your life and will only serve to attract more negative energy. So, if you've been holding on to feelings of anger, fear, resentment, and betrayal, now it's time to let them go. Release those old thoughts and patterns of behavior. Start living in the present. By focusing on your pain and anger, you are only drawing even more negative and unhealthy circumstances into your life. You need to make room for the positive feelings and experiences that you want to attract. Anger makes you smaller, while forgiveness forces you to grow beyond what you were. Cherie Carter Scott. Forgiveness. The act of forgiveness is a necessary and truly transformational process. The act of forgiveness. You must be willing to forgive any person, any situation that has caused you pain and release them. By hanging on to old negative thoughts and emotions, you are only harming yourself and attracting even more negative thoughts. It has been said that when you are unwillingly to forgive someone, it is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to get sick. So, just bless the person or the situation and wish them well. Forgive them, let them go, and be willing to forgive yourself as well, if need be. By acknowledging your positive past and releasing your negative past, you can also make room for the beautiful future. True forgiveness is extremely cathartic. It will cleanse you and set you free. It is an incredible, powerful process that wants you to immediately shift from the place of pain and anger to a higher vibrational frequency of love. If you haven't forgiven yourself something, how can you expect to forgive others? If you haven't forgiven yourself something, Dolores Huerta. Since the law of attraction responds to the energy vibrations of your thoughts and emotions, you need to focus your attention on the things that bring you into a state of positive vibration. Many experts of the law of attraction say that nothing is more important than feeling good. So, find time to do things that bring you joy and make you happy. Listen to the music you love. Take a walk on the beach. Do something nice for someone else. Treat yourself well. Make a conscious decision to choose thoughts that you are positive and be in a vibrational match with, from which you want to attract into your life. Be intentional and deliberate in your creation of positive feelings and circumstances, and the universe will respond accordingly. You must bring yourself into an alignment from what you are asking for, from what your joy is, from what feelings of passion is. You must bring yourself into alignment from what you are asking for. That's what joy is. That's what appreciation is. That's what the feeling of passion is. But when you're feeling despair, fear, or anger, then those are strong indicators that you are not aligned right now with what you are asking for. Esther Hicks. Remember, nobody else can tell you how to feel. Only you can make that decision. If you find yourself feeling bad, then you need to look at the creatings of what it is creating your negative feelings. It's not an external thing. It's you. And the judgments, beliefs, and ideas that you have about those external things. So, the way you choose to perceive a situation will determine your emotional response. And you can deliberately choose to see anything and everything in a positive light. You must make a conscious decision to choose happiness. Choose optimism. Choose to live in a place of constant gratitude and joy. Settle for nothing less than magnificence in your life. Your emotional fuels your energy. Your emotions fuel your energy. And your energy fuels your future. Dwell not on the past. Use it to illustrate a point. Then leave it behind. Nothing really matters except for what you do now in this instant of time. From this moment onwards, you can be entirely a different person, filled with love and understanding, ready with all outstretched hands, uplifted in a positive aura in every thought and deed. Eileen Caddy.
This is the great secret of life.